My grandson, Dan, had been over for the weekend, or maybe just a day, to help with my book and my beautiful Mac computer. And after we went out and he had lobster and I had ribs, and we had a very nice time at Ruby Tuesdays. And then we came home and did some more work with the computer, and he is an excellent media specialist with everything. I still don't know if he knows we have a slot in that machine on the side of it. And right now, there's a CD in there that I can't get out because my friend Sharon showed it to me and put it in, and then I didn't know how to get it out.
There's a button on your new keyboard.
A button. Well, I saw a slot being old there and I couldn't get it to work. Anyway, after, I can't remember the sequence of it right now, but after Dana had gone home, I called him for something, and all of a sudden we were talking. Oh, I hit the wrong button to get a texting with him, and instead I pushed the live button, and here I heard a man's voice and didn't know where it was coming from, and I looked at the screen, and here was Dan standing there with a glass of wine in his hand on my TV screen, live as anything on the big screen. And he said, "Well, what can I do for you, Gran?" And I said, "Well, this is really nice, and I can't remember what we talked about, but we toasted one another, and then I said, oh, I have this problem after you left." And he said, "Just a moment, I'll get on your desktop." And the screen went blank, and then I see this little arrow going up and down all around my screen. And it was Dan making all these corrections from his standpoint, you know. When it was all done, there he was again. And we toasted one another, and he signed off, and there's something else between there that I forgot we laughed about. But anyway, when we had finished the conversation live, I looked in on the screen on 5 Flicks, Flocks, whatever it was, to find Jamie's photo stream, and there was Isaac sitting on a little stool, and he had a tiny book in his hand, a little square hardback book, and he was sitting on the stool looking as though he was reading, and he probably knows a few words too, reading from his book, and all of a sudden he stands up with the book in the air, and he starts ooh, 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 running down the pathway, the hallway, and he's shouting, "Mom, Mom, Mom!" And Isaac's voice behind him says, "Your mom's in the bathroom, Ikey." And he stops and pulls up short, still with the book high in his hand, you know. And he tries to reach for the doorknob, and he can't do it, you know. So he keeps on reaching and reaching, and pretty soon he reaches up and tries up there, and his hand still wouldn't reach it. And he pulls his hand down, and he just knocks on the door. And there his mother stands before him, you know, and you should see his eyes when he turned around. He was amazed that he'd done open that door, you know. and he showed his mother the book. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful happening, you know. And that's my story.